Hello everyone and welcome back to Trigonometry. In today's topic, we are going to find and determine the side lengths of an unknown right-angled triangle. Given that you have an angle of a particular right-angled triangle and you have one of the side lengths being known and of course one being unknown. So in this case, what I've always told my students is, based on that angle, we will try to label the right angle triangle using the trigonometric ratios. So in this case here, if you have an angle and it is directly opposite the side length of BC, we will know that this is the opposite side length. Okay, and in this case here, there's a right angle and directly opposite that right angle would be AB, which is your hypotenuse. Okay, so we need to determine one trigonometric ratio which fits opposite and also hypotenuse. And if you know your trigonometric ratios, which I believe most of you will be able to, we will know that opposite and hypotenuse will give you your trigonometric ratio for sine theta. So it is sine theta equals to the opposite over your hypotenuse. Okay, so let's try to look at the angle. The theta in this angle given is 64 degrees. So we have sine 64 degrees. And the opposite would be x cm over your hypotenuse, which is 9.6. Okay, so all we need to do in this case here is to leave x cm as the subject, and we have 9.6 multiplying by sine 64 degrees. So as a result, we will have 9.6, plug into your calculator, and you multiply it by sine of 64 degrees, and you will get 8.6284 and a few numbers at the back. So in this case here, if you want to write it in two decimal places, you may do so, 8.63, and do not forget the unit, which is centimeters, and put in brackets it 2 decimal places. Okay, depends on the question that has been given to you. Some might ask you to leave it in 1 decimal place, and some might ask you to leave it in 2 decimal places. Right? Read the question carefully. On a side note, when you type in sine 64 degrees multiplied by 9.6, and if it doesn't give you 8.6284, which you can turn into 8.63, all right, go to the go to the calculator settings, press shift, right, and press menu. Once you have pressed shift and also menu, you will be able to scroll down and find, if I'm not mistaken, angle. Alright. Once you go and find angle, click on EXE, which is execute, right, and change it into degrees. Alright, because most probably the particular setting was on radian, okay, RAD, but we do not want it to be in radian, we want it to be in degrees. Alright, so that you'll be able to do the proper calculation. Alright, so this is all about finding the side lengths. If you need to ask me any questions, you can ask me in the classroom, or you can see me at the maths office. Alright, thank you very much for listening.